All right, y'all, it is February and it's time to start pruning the roses. I have climbing roses, I have hybrid tea roses, floribundas. We're just going to go through and cut out any dead looking limbs. We're going to, any limbs that are smaller than a pencil, we're going to take out. We're going to take them, the floribundas and the hybrid teas, we're going to take them down in height. The climbing roses, I'm just going to clean them up. So let's get started on this process. I've got me some wipes to clean in between each rose because you don't want to go from plant to plant cutting without cleaning in between because you can spread diseases that way. So let's get started. Okay, we got our wipe, getting her good and clean. And we're going to start out with our John F. Kennedy hybrid tea roses. They are very tall. I'm going to take them down in height and thin them up. Let's go. Okay, so see this little limb right here? That one, and I should have gloves on. Let's take that one out. It's too little. Anything going in, I'm just going to take out. There's a dead limb right in here. I'm taking out. Dead limb right here. We're going to take out these little limbs. We're going to take it down in height. Let's just do that first. I'm just not even going to think about it too much. Just take them out. There's a bud coming out right here. I'm going to cut above that. And I need to come and clean this up too so the chickens don't come out here. Here's some dead wood. Cut that. That's a little skinny mini. We're going to cut this. This one's coming in. Actually, let's just cut it right there. That's got an inward growth too. But that is dead right there. So we're gonna cut it. Let's just do that. We have a main limb right here that I'm gonna have to take back. Man, that is a big one. So we're gonna take it down, and I'm gonna have to get loppers for that. That's too thick. There's some dead limbs down in here. Cut them out. That one's got some dead growth. That one was dead completely, so we just went ahead and took that out. This one looks like it's dead. Let's look at it. Are you pecking on the door, baby? All right, I gotta get my loppers. Clean these up and get that big limb. All right, we're gonna take this big one out. Okay, so I'm seeing brown right here. So I'm going to cut that down until I don't see brown, because that tells me that's dying wood. So let's keep trimming until I don't see brown. Biscuit, what are you doing, buddy? Okay, I'm going over to this one. Okay, we've got those considerably shorter than what they were. Hopefully they'll bush out more. Now we're gonna go and tackle these Savannah belt roses that are way too big. So I guess we'll get started with the big loppers first and take them down in height, and then we'll start thinning them out. So we just took that one down in height, and it does have some dead branching and branching going inward, so I want to show the process of clearing that out. Okay, so I took it down in height, and I'm going to see that there is some little tiny branches in the center that I want to get rid of. That looks dead too. We might have to cut that one completely out. Let's take a look at it as we get down to the center. Well, let's grab it with these. Should have some rose gloves. That's what I need. So this one does have, hold on, I'm stuck here. Some dead branches here in the middle, like this one right here. We're gonna have to probably cut that out. Right here, definitely. There's something dead right there. This is dying right here. You can see where it's brown and green. I'm just gonna cut it. That dead part out. Okay, these look dead to me. This one right here, I'm gonna just go cut that out till you see growth. Same with this one, there's dead right here. Cut that off. Right here, dead. Dead. Okay, so I am gonna have to take this down at least to right here and see how it looks. I don't know if I can use this. I'm gonna use my loppers. Okay, get in here and start whacking. It's definitely dead. Yeah, that's definitely dead. So we're gonna have to cut this part out. And that was a John F. Kennedy rose too. That was one of the white ones. But let's flip it around. Okay, I had to cut all this dead part out that was right here. Just completely whacked it out. The rose will thank me for it. You know, a growing season right here's a little dead limb we need to cut off. Ouch, and I just got myself really good with that. You can see here where I cut it. It looks more lively. There we go. This one is the one I just cut off of that. You can see it was dead. And coming back to life there at the bottom, so hopefully that's all that one needed. So let's get the rest done, and then we'll come back. Okay, we've got these Sunbelt, what is it, Savannah? Yeah, Sunbelt Savannahs trimmed down, and now it's time to figure out about this climbing rose right here. This part of the house over here is shady, so I'm going to try to loop them around that corner maybe, and maybe try to bring one over this way, and then the other main cane to go on along the side of the house over here. So let's get that done. Okay, so I've got that one train going that way. I'm going to just keep swirling it around. These windows are at this side. This big cane right here, I'm trying to train it to kind of come over this way. I want it to swirl back and forth up this right here, and then maybe bring it over the doorway right here. I'd love for it to be, the roses to eventually be drooping over that doorway. And then I want a few more canes to kind of fill in the bottom. So I'm gonna have to select maybe, I think I'm gonna leave maybe 3 other smaller ones. Actually the biggest of the 3, the biggest 3 I should say, I'm going to leave here to be the next set of canes to be training on the lower scale of it. So let's get that done. This one, let's see, I'm just going to cut this one out like that. Okay, there's a little one right here. I don't want to cut that one out. I think, well, this one's got some damage to the tip there, but either one of this right here could end up taking off and being the main cane if this one doesn't grow. So I'm just going to wait and see what happens to that one. You can train this lateral to be the main cane, and that looks like what's happened because this has been broken off at the tip, and sometimes roses will do that. So this one's kind of crisscrossing. Let's take it out. Okay, this one in the back is too little, and so is this little one. Cut that one out. And so we got 1, 2, 3. This one's got some damage to the end, so we'll go ahead and take that one out. Well, let's see. It could be a structure though for fruiting or for flowering here at the base, which might be good. Watch out, Daisy B, Daisy D, Daisy D. This right here is a clematis I have growing alongside that's going to come up with these roses, hopefully. Yeah, this one does have a cut-off tip. So there's another clematis right there. I've got 2 of them going here. This one's, let's just trim this one back so it can maybe flower here at the base. It's okay to do that. There we go. So that one can maybe be the one that flowers down here at the bottom. There's a dead limb right there we want out. Cut this right here out. Okay. All right, so I've got this one back here that's going to flower down here at the bottom. I've got my two big canes I'm training up, and I've got these, this one that I can train down here too to kind of swirl up around, and this one. And also it's good to keep a couple extras. That way, you know, if you need to cut one of these big ones out later, then you have a couple extras coming up to take its place. This actually might not even, I don't know, that one's been cut off at the tip. So this might fruit or flower down here. I keep saying fruit. Let's just go ahead, cut that. I don't know what to do. We'll do this, see what happens with that. And then we'll see if these just take over. This has a good growing tip right there. So maybe that could be the next cane that I want. Normally I don't know if I'd want to leave them that little, but this is only the second year that I've had this in the ground. So we're just going to see what happens the second year, and then next year I'll have a better idea of which ones to keep. So I'm speeding this part up because it took about 20 minutes to do, but I'm basically taking these are climbing roses. They're going to climb up over these trellises, and I'm making sure that I trim off anything dead or anything super tiny. I want to create some, maybe two main canes going up from each plant up these trellises, and I'm training those main canes in an S shape going up the trellises, just zigzag back and forth, left to right, and going upward, and that will tell those canes to fruit all along the cane, because if I took those climbing roses and let them go straight up without zigzagging, you're just going to get roses at the main top and nothing else. So when you swirl it like an S, it will send out secondary lateral shoots from that main cane, and hopefully that S will be completely filled with secondary canes coming out from the main cane that will be full of flowers for this year. So that is the process of getting the climbing roses trained over the trellises. Just be sure that you pick up any limbs that you cut off so your little fur babies don't step on them. Now that we got all this done, it's time to... let's turn the chickens loose. Will you leave the cord? Step on the thorns, honey. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.